Hey everybody, long time no see.
We sound
Pretty bad.
yucky. We've been sick. I've been sick for about a week. Alex is just now kind of getting sick.
Yep.
So, sorry if we're all nasty in this video, but listen, I haven't uploaded in a very long time. I filmed an updates video like a month ago and I just never posted it, and I'm so sorry. So thank you for all the people who have stuck around, who are still subscribing to my channel, who are still encouraging me. You're amazing. I did ask you guys questions on Instagram like 2 months ago. So I'm going to go ahead and answer those questions now. And in the midst of answering questions, we're also going to give you just a life update.
Because
there's a lot.
Honestly, like, this is the reason why it's been so tough for us to upload is because life has just been nuts. And
in every good way
constantly.
possible.
Yeah, lots of good things, but it's been nuts.
I literally asked these questions March 26th.
And
it is May
May
13th. You guys, everyone who sticks around, you're amazing. Because I'm just
You're awesome.
sucking at being a YouTuber right now, but that's okay.
We'll get back into it.
Yeah. I'm actually going to edit this video today and upload it today. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Edit and upload.
Edit and upload.
Posting 2 videos today?
No,
Just
one.
one
I'm
video.
going to scratch the other updates video.
Oh, we're just scratching.
Just scratching.
Okay.
Okay. So first off, I think I just want to kind of update and then kind of go into questions maybe. But one thing I know that I did not include in the last updates video that I am not uploading, we did get a new car back in February. I can't believe we're just now telling people this. This is awful. I'm such a bad YouTuber.
We got a 2015 Nissan Murano. It's beautiful. It's the first
beautiful.
Like big purchase that we've bought together.
Yeah, we have bought a TV before, but it was nothing fancy.
We bought TV and dogs and now a car, and that's
Yeah.
pretty much it. Everything else that we own
Yeah.
is hand me down or
From Walmart.
From Walmart or Marshalls.
Yeah. So, yep, we've got a new car. It's amazing. It's perfect for us, for the dogs. There's lots of room in the back for them. It'll be great for whenever we have babies, and it's very safe, very comfortable. It's really beautiful on the inside. It's actually got like a chocolate interior
So pretty.
with like silver accents. Maybe I'll do like a
So pretty.
span of the car on the inside to kind of show you, but it's been great. So we did get a new car. I'm working a lot. I work with individuals with disabilities and I help them to find independence. And I love my job. It is the greatest job that I could have asked for, and I didn't think I would love it this much, but it's great. And I don't
She's
feel like
kicking butt.
I don't feel like I even work. Like, my job is just amazing. So that's what I'm doing. What are you doing?
So I'm still working, doing tech support things, and going to school at Pitt through the summer. But something that has changed is, so Pitt is a great school. The University of Pittsburgh is meant for that classic case of, you know, an 18-year-old coming out of high school and going into college and ready to devote their entire life to college.
Which is great.
Which is awesome. I mean, that is the majority of their market. But for me, it's a little bit different because I have a wife and a family, and I need to work, and all of these things just make scheduling with a school like that very difficult. And so I am switching schools. I'm going to be doing a more online-based program. You know, same degree, computer science, computer information systems related degree, but I will not be continuing at the University of Pittsburgh, sadly.
But also excitingly.
But also excitingly, because it means I get so much more time at home. So much more time at home, even though I'll be working on schoolwork here. At least I'll be home.
Yeah,
doing
I'm
that.
so excited. I mean, I am sad that he doesn't get to be at Pitt, but I'm so excited to see him more.
It's going to be great.
Next thing, someone asked how we like the apartment. Are we enjoying the apartment? We're getting there. It's beautiful. Amenities are great, even though we don't use the amenities. It's a safe place. It's nice. And it's close to his parents. But it's not very conducive, I think. And I don't want to sit here and complain about it because we are so blessed to be able to live here. But we would really like to have a house. And we've been house hunting. We've actually put in a couple of offers and they haven't worked out. And that's okay. I think that God is letting us know that it's just not our time to buy a house right now. So we're just kind of trying to make this place feel a little bit more homey so that we're a little bit more excited about it, because this is going to be our home for the next year or so. I mean, at least for the next, oh, not next year, but until January at least.
Yeah. And I mean, God has just made it very, very apparent. And this is what we've prayed for. We've prayed for God to make it
Idiot-proof.
Idiot-proof. Whatever his will is, that's what happens. And he's made it very much known. Yeah. So we're very thankful for that.
Yeah. So the apartment's fine. It's just, we need to get used to it, I think.
It really, one of our, a couple of our chief issues with the apartment right now is just it doesn't have a backyard for the dogs, so it really restricts the off-leash time that they get.
Yeah.
We've had pretty bad experiences with dog parks, so we're hesitant to take them to dog parks, and so really the only time that they get off-leash is over at Mom and Dee Dee's house, and even then Athena doesn't get off-leash time because she runs away.
Well, and my parents, but they live 3 hours away, so we've actually been seeing them very, very, very often.
Which has been awesome.
It has been incredible.
It's been awesome.
But it's only for like a weekend.
Yeah.
So we're going to be there quite a bit over the next little while, and Athena and Leia will have a lot of great time in their backyard. So looking forward to that. Someone asked how Pennsylvania is, and Pennsylvania is amazing. I love it so much, especially where we live. We have everything accessible. I love you.
I love you.
Someone asked if Alex and I are planning to have a baby soon. That is in God's timing. And whatever God has planned is when we will have a child.
Yep.
Next. Kirsten. What have we been binge watching lately?
The Good Doctor.
It's so good. We finally have a show. It has been a minute.
Well, I mean, we've both been so busy because of her job. I mean, she works a little bit funky hours. It's great. Like, she gets to make her own schedule, but they are a little bit funky hours then. And
you're always busy with school.
I'm always busy with, or I was always busy with school before the semester ended, and I'm working, and so we just had a really hard time finding some time to sit down and binge watch a show. But
like
then
a new show.
As soon as the semester ended,
we found a show. The Good Doctor is so good. If you like Grey's, you will love The Good Doctor. Grey's is better. It's more dramatic and like sucks you in. It keeps you on the like edge of your seat.
Yeah. The
Good Doctor is it has drama too, of course, but it's a little bit more lighthearted and not as like juicy.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And what I really like about it is it's a really neat idea. So it's kind of like Grey's, but instead of focusing on, you know, Meredith Grey, just a normal person with some emotional issues, it's focusing on a doctor with autism spectrum disorder, and it's really interesting. Yeah. You know, he's also a savant, so I mean, it's just a really interesting plot story.
Yeah. So I'm going to answer some of these random questions because I think they're kind of fun. Oh, look, 2 people asked that question.
Oh, nice.
I like this question. What old person thing do you do?
What old person thing do we not do? That's probably a shorter list. I mean, we're in bed by 9:30, up super early. We drink coffee every morning.
We don't go out and party. We don't get drunk. I mean,
We listen to Frank Sinatra
oh, we listen to Frankie.
on our record player.
Yep.
We're old souls like that. And then whenever we're in the car, we're listening to either Christian music or 70s music. You
Yeah.
know, 50s, 60s, 70s.
Yep.
Like we do lots of old people things.
We do, and
Like, honestly.
I love it.
It's pretty great.
Yeah. Okay. Where do you hope to see yourselves in 5 years?
I can tell you, from my perspective, I want to be in our own house,
Yep.
no matter how big or small that might be.
Oh,
What?
I think he dropped something. That guy was like, "Look at it." Oh, don't look! Don't look! Don't look! Don't look!
We're doing right there.
Oh, everything. Oh, I know. Oh, oh, we're good. I think everything's fine.
He looked really worried.
He did look really weird. Okay.
Ooh. Anyway, I hope for us to be in a house, no matter how big or small that might be, like in our own house.
Mhm.
I would hope that we have one,
Babies.
maybe 2 kids, hopefully. I want to be graduated and done with college,
Mhm.
and have a job that I know that I can stay in for a while. What about you?
I hope to be working less and being a stay-at-home mom. In an awesome house. And really involved in our church.
Yes.
This is a good one because we've kind of had a few moments like where we're kind of like, wait, what?
Okay, yeah.
So this is an advice question. What do you do when you feel stuck? And life just kind of throws a curveball at you. So Alex and I, first and foremost, we go to God. And we're like, hey, this is what's going on, and we don't know what to do about it. Help us. And I guess the prayer that we've always prayed ever since we got married is, whatever your plan is, God, make it idiot proof, and let us know where we need to be. Let us know what direction we need to go. And let us know where we don't need to be. And it's hard to stay positive during hard times, but I feel like I do a really good job at that. And that's kind of my strength. I'm pretty optimistic. And I think, I always tell Alex, like, you need to step back and look at the big picture.
I have a really hard time of doing that.
I think we all do.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard when you're dealing with something that's hard.
Excuse me.
When you're dealing with hard things, it's hard to do that, like to kind of get out of your mindset that you're in. But I think that's really the biggest piece of advice is take a step back and look at the big picture. Like, was it disappointing when people didn't accept our offers on those houses that we thought were the houses? Yeah. But we took a step back and we were like, well, maybe God has something better planned. Maybe it's not our time to be in a house right now. Maybe he needs us to be in the apartment. Maybe. And I keep saying that if it's not God's plan, then I don't want it. Even though this house looks great, or this scenario, or whatever it is that you're dealing with looks so good. If it is not what is in God's plan, I want nothing to do with it, because his plan is so much better than my plan. Right?
Well, and whatever God's plan is gonna make us better.
Yeah.
And is gonna be better for us. Even if that means we go through some hard times because of, his plan, or even if that means that we go a while living in an apartment, instead of owning a house. Just for an example, I know that whatever his plan is going to be better for us.
Yeah. Hebrews 11:6 says, "And without faith it is impossible to please him, for whoever would draw near to God must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who seek him." And I believe that to be true in every aspect of your relationship with him. So seeking him in everything, not just in times of hardship, but seeking him as a lifestyle and just as a way of life, I think I know that he will reward you no matter what that looks like. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. And I think that another thing that really helps us is, and I don't think that this is something that happens on accident. I definitely think that this is something that we do kind of on purpose. But whenever I am weak, she is strong. And whenever she is weak, I am strong.
Yeah.
And we really provide that support for each other. Because frankly, there are times where I freak out. I get super down and super anxiety ridden, and just I have no idea what's going to happen, and I get lost in those details. Like she said, you know, I don't step back and see the big picture, but then she gives me perspective, and I think that I do the same for her.
Yeah, and it's okay to be sad sometimes together.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been going through a few things this year that have been hard, and we haven't let it. We have the choice, no matter what life throws at you. You have the choice to determine how you're going to handle it, how you're going to feel about it, and how it's going to affect your relationship. You ultimately have that choice. And we have chosen to not let it cause a problem in our marriage, to not let it cause fights, and not to let it bog us down, and instead to let it lift us up and just trust God all that much more. Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to end with this verse. This is the verse I was looking for. Okay. James 1:12 says, "Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial, for when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life which God has promised to those who love him." So I want to leave you with that verse. I hope that this was all helpful for you, and I hope that someone needed to hear that piece of advice, and I'm sure someone did, whoever you are watching this. But thank you guys so much for listening to this update, and I'm glad to be filming, and I'm glad that I have time today to get this uploaded, and I would really, really, really like to get back on a normal schedule as far as uploading. So please shoot me DMs on Instagram, comment down below, let me know what you guys want to see. And thank you so much for being here still and for watching these videos. It means a lot to me, and I genuinely love you guys. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's free. I know I get that question a lot. It is free. It just means that you are a part of this family and that you will get to see all the videos that I upload on your YouTube page. You will see my videos pop up. That's all that means when you subscribe. And if you click the little bell, it will notify you whenever I upload. And if you like this video, it would mean a whole bunch to me. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.